Hey guys, Master Farr here, and I'm back with another custom. And today we are taking a look at my 20 subscriber special. So I just want to start by saying thank you all for discovering me. Thank you to ACP for spreading my word, and thank you to everyone on T-Formers and DeviantArt that also been discovering me. Alright, check me out on T-Formers, check me out on DeviantArt as Master Farr 1, and hit that notification bell to stay updated. But yeah, today we've got something special that I've been working on for a while. In fact, funny story. This is actually how I got this scar right here. But yeah, this one's been a work on for a while. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you my own take on Snake Mountain. Let's take a look at it, starting with the front. And here we have Snake Mountain, and you can see that it stands at 16 inches tall with a width of 15 inches. For those wondering what I used as material, I used the Timmy Toys Battle Mountain, which is amazing for display. And I actually bought 3 of these, so I basically mixed and matched a bunch of it. For those wondering what I have left of it, here's part of it. Yeah. I'm probably going to do something like that, maybe turn it into like another base for Transformers, but that's besides the point. As for Snake Mountain, there's not as much going on as, say, the original playset from the vintage line, but it's kind of the opposite, where everything that you're supposed to do is on the inside. And as for scale, I can tell that on the original Snake Mountain, they clearly used some of the smaller figures like Orko or Ram Man, which didn't really have feet, as a lot of pathways were very narrow and tunnels could barely fit the figures. As for my Snake Mountain, I used the Masters of the Universe Vintage Zodak. Yeah, the Cosmic Enforcer himself. Squish, squish. But yeah, these rubber bands are actually pretty nice. I think the store I got them from like changes them up, like gives them new ones so they stand, because all the ones I got that store are standing pretty well. Like here's Cobra Khan, stands well. But enough rambling. As for the scale and where it can go, here you can see there are a few places he can go. Zodak, bring him in, can stand right here at the top of the mountain. Yeah. Stand right here. I'm looking down right here menacingly. He can also stand right here, and if you have some Origins figures, they can also stand right here because they have knees. Origin figures are much easier to pose on here. He can stand down here for the sake of comparison. You see that he scales very well, and he is falling. But yeah, you can see he scales quite well. He can go through this tunnel to enter the mountain, or he can go around the other side. Showing off the other side right here, you can see where it transitions to the interior. So that can also enter from this side, the secret way. There's also a lookout area right here, where if I place him right here, he can watch over to see if He-Man and his foes are coming by. For example, say a villain comes by, he can shoot him down. And yeah, that's about it for the exterior. Now, let's go on to the interior. And here we have the interior of Snake Mountain, which you can see, unlike the original, there's actually stuff. I mean, really, there's nothing here. Well, except a microphone and a hammock of doom. Ooh. But other than that, you can see there's a lot of stuff to do. But the only way I can really feel like I can explain this all in detail is to start with a field map of the entire mountain, starting with the entrance. At the base of the mountain, the figure can enter through the mountain right here, or the figure can also enter through the right side of the mountain through the secret way. However, this is more luck-based, as there is a 50-50 chance that it might be blocked off by the Roton or even Panther. Once the character enters the mountain, on his left will be a weapons rack consisting of Galaxy Warrior weapons. These consist of a scimitar, a scythe, a longsword, and a battle axe, as well as a screen that shows when the heroes are coming. However, there is a great risk of being caught. If the character is caught, they will be taken to Skeletor. Regardless of the situation, the character will have to make their way to the top by climbing some stairs. To their left will be the path to the secondary outpost on the right of the mountain, or on the farther right, the way to the main outpost that faces the front. This allows Skeletor to look down on his enemies that are approaching. However, in this case, they will be forced to face Skeletor, where they have two choices of what happens. Either A, they'll end up prisoners in the dangling dungeon of the second floor where the character is hanged for dear life, or B, Skeletor will merely make his prisoner into a new slave by zombifying him in an evil slime chamber by filling the funnel at the top of the mountain with some slime. The slime then goes down and coats Zodak mercilessly until he is nothing but a zombie. However, can He-Man save him? The heroic He-Man shows up and beats up Skeletor, freeing his friend Zodak. But Skeletor isn't done yet. As under his throne, Skeletor hides his half of the power sword, and with it, Skeletor is able to fight back. Skeletor then pushes Zodak to the side, and He-Man and Skeletor begin fighting. It may seem hopeless as He-Man has lost his half of the power sword, but using his mighty punch, sends him careening into the slime pit. Knowing that the day is lost, Skeletor escapes Snake Mountain with his half of the power sword. Good has won, but evil is still out there. But yeah, that's this playset in a nutshell. We've gone through the playability features on here. Now on to, well, the materials. As mentioned before, I did use the Timmy Battle Mountain, as in 3 of them. I still like, you know what, it's done now, so yeah. It took 3 of these, a letter opener, and some True Fit System PVC pipe. This is actually how I got my scar. You see, I was cutting right here, and yeah, right here, and that's how I got it. It healed well, and I'm really proud of this. I'm glad I didn't give up at it. I did take a little break for a while, but I did come back, got the scar, then kept going, and I'm really happy with the results. There was also a lot of hot glue on here. Like, there may be a little residue, which I don't think is coming off on camera, which is good. I also used some push pins for the weapon rack. But yeah, that's pretty much Snake Mountain in a nutshell. And all I've got to say is, thank you all. And I really mean it when I say thank you all. I didn't expect to get 20 subscribers this quickly. When I first lost my original channel, I didn't think I would make this much of a comeback. But thanks to ACP and all my friends, the fact that I'm on a few new platforms, and yeah, I just want to say thank you all. Even with Kappa, like, I'm really doing well. I'm really happy to have you all. You're all like a family to me. But yeah, thank you all for 20 subscribers. This is Master Farr signing off. Check me out on T-Formers and DeviantArt, and I will see you next time.